I laid in the wet shower. I'm about to go in. You're gonna have to come out.
Oh, you know, I'll shower too.
You're gonna have a wet tummy.
Oh,
pop, pop.
Whoops.
I don't know what this one's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing, Coda Bear? What are you doing? Oh, there's something under the bin. You're trying to get that, are you? I don't know what it is.
How wet are you? You're actually... Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, Kevin just had a shower, so...
Oh, Kina Bear.
Let's open this new Lush soap. I think it was called... What's it called? Raspberry milkshake, I think it's called. Oh, that smells absolutely beautiful. It's very moisturising. I'm pretty sure it's a soap. It's a latherette. So I'm going to enjoy that in the shower this morning. Good morning, everyone. Just out of the shower. I touched my hair today and I thought I would just quickly start the vlog before I head downstairs, and I've got to remember where to look in the camera. I was feeling quite good and I think I'm okay now. When I got out of the shower, I felt so nauseous. Well, I don't actually know. I didn't feel nauseous. Let me think about this. But when I put on my pants, which are just the normal pants that I wear, the leisure pants that are really comfortable, they felt too tight around my waist. And they're not that tight, but they just felt tight. So I've changed into my jammies. So just jammy bottoms. I've got a t-shirt on because my other pants that are another really loose are both in the washing. So, which is here beside me. And yeah, look what happened. Can you guess which puppy might have done this? The very first morning that I went to use it, I left it on the floor downstairs where I usually leave the washing basket. I didn't think anything of it. I actually heard him making a noise. And I thought, that's not a normal toy. Thanks for the squeaking there, Coda. And I thought, oh, maybe he's got Kevin's shoes because he's had them the day before. I thought, no, that's right. I lifted up Kevin's shoes. They're up out of reach. And I had Coda really settled beside me. And I didn't want to disturb him. And I just totally went fibro brain and didn't think of this basket being on the floor. It wasn't until I got up when I saw what he had done. So I don't know if there's any way we can repair it. And it still works. I'm using it. But it was so sad. It was my first day and he's destroyed my basket. Speak of the little devil. There's Coda with his squeaky hedgehog. Yeah, so, I don't know. I thought maybe Kevin, well, he was sick over the weekend still, so I thought maybe he can just get some tape and we can just like a gaffer tape or something to tape it so it doesn't seem to be unwinding anymore, but just to hold it a bit more secure. But I mean, what a shame. But, yeah, puppies, hey? So Kevin was still sick over the weekend. He was better. The vomiting had stopped. So I hadn't felt amazing over the weekend. Got little bits and pieces, done a bit of baking and I don't know. We did do the first aid cupboard yesterday, so I'll show you that later on. Finally got that sorted. It didn't take long. It was a little job that I needed Kevin's help with that we did, and he did a little tiny bit in the motorhome, but he was just on again, off again all day long. He's gone to work today. Don't know that he should have because he's not all better, but, and you know, sometimes you push yourself, it just delays getting better when you just keep going. So I said, we'll just see you go, but maybe a half day would be good, like, and just have a rest up this afternoon. But Kevin's a bit of a workaholic, if you hadn't guessed, and knowing he doesn't like to let people down. So having already taken one sick day, and I don't know the last time he took a sick day, for years. He doesn't take them very often. You could count on one hand probably his whole sick days in his whole career, where it hasn't been like a hospitalised stay or something like that, or a test he's had to have. But if genuinely being sick, very, very few. Luckily so far he hasn't passed it on to anyone, whatever he had. But yeah, okay, I'm going to finish up getting dressed. I'm just trying to dry my hair a little bit more. I don't like to blow dry it, as you guys know, so I'll just, I'll probably put it up in a ponytail until the bottom dries and then I'll let it out and then the top part can dry. That's what I've been kind of doing over winter. And I'm trying to have a third day using the, this Davro lotion. It's like the third part of the shampoo and conditioning set that I use. And I don't tend to use it all the time, but I've been trying to use it and get that third day before I have to wash it. Being in winter, I don't want to have to wash too frequently, but yeah. So that's sort of give me, well, I can wash every 3 days then rather than every other day. Is that right? I think that's right. Anyway, I'll gotta go and put this washing on. It's a drizzly rainy day outside today, so I think a lot of it will go on the dryer. Some will just have to hang out under cover. But Bailey's barking downstairs, but I'll got a bit of a list of things to do, and I do feel better. So whatever that went on with my stomach, I think I'm sort of over that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I'll stay in my jammies because they're comfortable and they're fine. They kind of look like, I put them on. I thought really they don't look that dissimilar to the green summer pants that I have that are same sort of weight, and I wear them out. They're pants. They're not jammy bottoms. You'd be questioning, are they jammies or are they not jammies? Anyway, I'll show you. So I think you'd have to question, wouldn't you? Like these are, I don't know. I think you would question whether these are jammies or pants. But anyway, it'll be fine. I haven't got to go anywhere. So I'm just home pottering around today, doing some jobs and bits and pieces. I'm just diffusing some orange and lemon essential oils. Oh, I can smell them now. Still got to clean these containers out. Let me put them down there to help me remember to do them. And I bought the hand wash. I don't know if I showed you guys these things. I actually got some more coming, so I think they might have arrived already, so I can show you these. That's a foaming hand wash, and you can refill it yourself. And the dishwashing liquid you can buy in bulk and refill it in that. And I really, really like these. It's so much nicer, I think, than the other ones we had on the counter. Looks so totally better when obviously the sink is cleaned off. And just one last thing to add before I get my breakfast, which I don't know what's going to be. Last night was the first night in the long... Excuse me, Charlie. My goodness. Okay, I've still got a little bit of a cough, but last night was the first night in probably a week that I hadn't woken up and been coughing and had to sit up or get up out of bed. So that's good. So maybe I'm just at the end of this now. Unfortunately, I do think it's going to linger a little bit, but... it hasn't really developed into anything besides just that little bit of a cough occasionally, and then the worst obviously is at night. But again, it doesn't linger. I just take a lozenge usually just to sort of try and get that tickle out of my throat, and that seems to work fine. So I do actually need to take some more lozenges upstairs in case they haven't. I did have to have a lozenge last night. Oh, so I'm wrong. But I didn't sit up, I don't think. I was so tired last night. I've gone like pages from the end of a book and I just could not finish the book. I was just so tired. I just couldn't finish it. I tried valiantly, but no success. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I just woke up, went to the toilet, took the lozenge and then laid back down and just sucked on the lozenge lying down. It seemed to just settle straight away. Anyway, let's go hunting for some breakfast. Much easier in summer when I'm happy with my overnight oats every day. The overnight oats I made the other day, I didn't enjoy the mango in them. And usually the Costco mangoes, frozen mango is really good, but that batch is not good. So I'm going to try and get some mango from Aldi, frozen mango from Aldi, because that's also really good. And I'll use up the other one in smoothies, but I haven't been having smoothies either. So anyway, probably toast of some description or a sandwich or a wrap for breakfast. I've already set my timer for half an hour. I'll probably stop. I thought if we do half an hour on, half an hour off, that might well work for today. So besides rescuing Coda, my first job for today is just doing a quick house reset, because as you can see, Keena, you just did that, Keena, trying to steal my scrunchie. Hey, no, I don't want you outside. Come on, back inside. Puppies, inside, quick. Please, Keena. Come on, Keena. Go to rescue Fuzzy. Coda. Come on, Keena, inside. Come on, both of you inside. Come on, in. I'll lock that door. In a second. just because it's all wet out there and rather muddy. Can you do Charlie soon, Moo? Do your jobs? So yeah, so morning reset or house reset. Just need to pick up in here, run the vacuum through quickly. Oh my gosh, give me a second. And finish off the kitchen, wipe over the kitchen. You can see bits of toy stuffing around the place. I just go around downstairs and just clean and tidy as I need to. Change that load of washing, deal with that. So I should be able to get all that done easily in half an hour, and then the next half an hour break I can get one of my jobs. I will show you after when I sit down, not now because I've got to get working. I will show you today's list of things that I'm going to be working through and a new little setup I've got. So anyway, I'll go grab Coda now. I think I might need more than half an hour to recover after that, because I'd worked hard in the house, getting everything like kind of racing around doing stuff, and I was already puffed, and then Christy reminded me the bins were still down the front. That's why I'm extra puffed, because I had to bring them up, and I just don't have much stamina these days. So my glasses are fogging up. And then I realised because the bins lids were open and it's rained over the weekend, and I've just gone blurry. Am I blurry or is it my glasses? I think it's me. So yeah, because then I realised the bins had been out in the rain and they had a bit of water in them. I thought, okay, well now's the time to actually clean the bins. So I just left the bins out and I will clean them. I'm getting attacked with kisses. It's a Groodle attack. Thank you, Groodles.
Groodle attacks are the best attacks.
I'm getting my ear kissed.
I had a Groodle attack from Cody yesterday.
Keno's not the kissiest pupper, but I'm sweaty, so he's probably licking the sweat off. Thanks. Thank you for that. Or else you're just missing me, puppies.
That's my toe, Mr.
Moo's here as well.
God, you're a heavy dog.
Say hello, Moo.
Hello. I have a heavy boy.
While I'm sitting here, I thought I'd show you my bullet journal, what I'm changing up. I'll show you what I used to do actually, I guess. So this is what my usual week used to look like. On this page I would have, sorry I'm balancing everything on my lap. On this page I would just have, you know, the days and what was on, but as you can see, not a lot on my schedule these days. And then I'd have like the weekly jobs, zone jobs, and then each day as I go I will just write down the jobs to be done for that particular day. I figured this is like a list wasting a lot of space, and I've got my menu plan in another book. And I thought I'd like to have my menu plan in here because I have this book with me pretty much all the time. So I thought I will condense this, take a line off each page, each one, which is one or two, I can't remember now what I did. But that's ample room to write down anything I've got on, because I don't have a lot on. And just reminders of, you know, make dog meals and golden worm tablets. It sounds weird. So one appointment for the whole week. And then down here I can do my menu plan, which of course I can change the days around. I just realised we've had pasta the last 2 nights and I've got pasta scheduled for tonight. So we might have the risotto tonight and have the pasta the next night, but then that was going to be a pasta, but then that could be rice. So I can change things around a little bit easily enough. And then over here I'll put any food prep things that I can think of. As you can see, there's not a lot on for this week because I've done bits over the weekend. Like I made a soup on Saturday and I did chia cookies on Saturday. Yeah, so I haven't got any other. Oh, I want to grind some flax seeds. That's one other thing I want to do. So I can just put that on the list, and that way, you know, I can think about during the day doing any little food prep jobs that I have. I could make the veggie burgers that we're going to have Thursday, but I think I'll just do them on Thursday. So I'll just see if I've got a big list of food prep stuff. I might get stuck in and do a big food prep session, but just see how it goes. And then I've just got the same thing here, so things I want to get done this week, and zone jobs that I can think of this week related to the kitchen and the family room. Sorry if you can't read my messy writing, but yeah. And then I have my daily things down here as well that I really want to get done today if possible. So yeah, so that's how I'm sort of setting things up. I still do have, you know, my detailed zone list back here, and at the beginning of the month, which I don't actually put my little calendar in there, but I have, you know, things coming up, appointments and things, shows that are on. And then over here I've got my favourite songs for the month, concert and shows and TV shows that I'm watching or have watched. And what else do I have in here? That's sort of a regular thing. And then I've still got Probably there. Nope. You find it. I don't use the index at the front. I tend to just flick through to find what I want. I was trying to find the menu plan for, oh there it is, for the winter menu plan, and that's just what I use for my week's plan. Let's go through that and alter anything I want to alter, but that gives me some ideas to start with. And this works really well. I've been using this all year, and I still don't make all 5 dishes. I'm probably maybe do 3 or 4 a week. Probably 4. Maybe 4. Yeah, I'm probably getting closer to 4 to 5, I guess. Let's see, last week I didn't do that one. So I did 3 last week of the 5 nominated ones. So yeah, I'm probably 3 to 4 I'm making. Actually, I get around to making each week. But it gives me a good starting point. I don't have to think every week of what I want to put on the plan. And I also know it's every 4 weeks we're having things. Some things you might end up having extra of dragging them out the freezer or whatever, but that seems to work really well. Trying to dry off the rest of my hair now. It's a bit dry. Still pretty wet though. The sun's out. When I looked at the forecast, it said it was going to rain, and there's still a forecast for rain this afternoon. So anyway, my clothes are pretty much done in the dryer and some hanging out. Athena was over before, so that's why I didn't sort of show you when I started off this little section. I've just done stuff in the laundry. I'll go and show you. But I forgot to show you before, I had cleaned up the kitchen. Christy's had breakfast since, which she needs to come and deal with. And Athena brought over some food bits for the dog, so there's there for tonight. The floor got cleaned up, didn't it? Looks a bit better, Bailey. I love when they use their beds. So that was all done, and I'll take and show you what Kevin and I did yesterday, hopefully before this battery goes flat. So we've now got in here all our first, yeah, I'm married to a hoarder, so he buys in multiples. So yeah, that's kind of the extra stuff and the first aid stuff that we have. We just have, yeah, so most of the first aid stuff's there, so we've got, you know, as you do, all these vomit bags, I mean, all this plastic, it's really ridiculous. But Athena was very nauseous for a long time. We did go through a lot. And there's some like masks in the back there. So many disposable gloves. There's those boxes. Oh yeah, so that's all that stuff. We've got band-aids and all the bandages and stuff. It's a bit crazy. But we'll see if we've got a lifetime supply. But anyway, at least that's all in there together, and you can actually find things now. And I've just got sort of my nail stuff. And again, I forgot I had these little suction things. I might tip one of the nail polishes into that. Nail polish removers into that, because they were good. But anyway, I don't know. Decide on that one later. Oops, excuse me. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. And just hold there. I've got a toilet paper. We were doing a delivery, I think, this week. Oh, he saw a dot. Right, out there. And then I've got tissues and stuff in that one. And like all the hand sanitizers that we don't use very much of. But anyway. Come on, Sticky Beak. Sticky Beak, out, 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 Sticky Beak. So I've got, and this is the result of that yesterday, I have got some baskets to put away, tissues that Kevin bought in bulk from Costco, and I don't like those tissues. They're unopened, so I'm going to donate them. And he said we can donate that. I think we've got another one. And yeah, so a few things to donate. We're donating like 3 first aid kits. That one I think this one I'm going to have to toss because it's pretty marked. But there's other ones we're going to donate. And then this stuff we're donating. So I've got and then stuff I will put back down there to use. This is the old washing basket that just fell apart. Keeping that. I'll probably just fill it with stuff to donate and then donate it, because it doesn't work very well at all. The part that goes up and down just flops all over the place. Anyway, so yeah, I'll deal with this now, and then I'll go and do that bin, and then I'll see how I'm going time-wise after that. Outside now and do those bins. I need to get some cleaning stuff. And yeah, besides the dog, hey, Tina! Oh my goodness, let's put that there. and my basket, which is trying to keep out of Kenai's reach. So I'm going to chew it again. The rest is all donate stuff. So he's had a bit of a clean out of stuff, and it's just we've been collecting under the stairs. So I pulled it all out, and I've got a suitcase there. I'm going to put all that into a suitcase because the laundry basket's broken. So I assume they're not going to want that if it's broken. I'll stick it in the suitcase and donate the suitcase because I've got a replacement suitcase for that one. It's okay, that one. It's just not in the best condition. It's just starting to fall apart, but you know, someone might get a few uses out of it. But I don't need it anymore. So yeah, alright, let's go outside and get those bins done. I didn't show you that before because that's pretty disgusting, but the after looks quite reasonable. Obviously I didn't wipe down the sides or anything, I just put some bleach in and disinfected it a bit. Certainly a bit overdue, I think, but good to have gotten that done. These doggies are out running around being scallywags, so I'm not going to worry about doing that one. That was just a grass bin. I'm just going to leave that one. Puppies, come on out of there! Out! 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 Come on! No! We don't need you drinking disinfectant. So now I've got to clean up in there. But yeah, obviously I've got bags of rubbish to go in the bin once it dries out. So I'll leave it to dry for a bit. Come back at it later on. Another little job done. So I've got a few more minutes left of this half-hour lot. So I'm going to grind up some flax seeds and pop that in the fridge because our jar is empty. The 12 o'clock alarm just went off, but I am not getting up yet. I am staying here on the couch to rest up some more. Still drinking my smoothie, so I'm going to take an hour's break this time, and then I'm going to go try and do a bit more stuff. The dogs are exhausted. They've been running. I left them outside and the door open, and they've been running up and down the Groodle, so they've been running up and down the driveway, chasing each other and having an absolute ball. I'm going to look and watch them on the screen. Oh, Coda's gone again. Kina's still inside. They're going to be so exhausted. No, Bailey's got to. He's still out wandering around. No, I just cleaned up. My gosh. Someone has a penchant for plants. I think it's a weed at least. But I just vacuumed the floor and cleaned up. You're a messer. Goodness. The puppies are now back inside. They went up in the top garden, or Bailey would have led the way. And they aren't supposed to go up there, so could they bark at the dogs? Dogs at the side and dogs behind us. I'm up, so even though it's a bit earlier than I'd planned, I'm going to try and do a few things. But yeah, I don't quite know what to do now, because I kind of did my essential things, besides doing the dog poos. So I'm going to do a bit of zone work, I guess. So I've got my little list. I think I'll just maybe, I'm just trying to look at my little list. think I'm going to start, I'm going to start doing the drawers. I want to clean all the drawers out. They've all got crumbs in them, things like that. Do that. I've rearranged a little bit of stuff in the kitchen, so I'll finish rearranging that. Didn't get to show you the pantry yet. Because we did the first aid stuff, up here we created an extra container. So that's got all the dog stuff in it now. So I need to do a label for that. And I went through and decluttered some heat packs because I'm using the electric one so much now. So I still kept some. I don't really know why. Well, one's a neck one, and then I've kept one back one. And then Kevin's got some ones that like you can use like in the car or whatever, they don't require power. But you have to reset them by boiling them in water. So I actually have some in another cupboard that have been used and never reboiled. Because again, they're not really... I think Athena used them when she was at uni or at TAFE last year. They were good for that. I don't know. I won't probably ever use them. But they might be handy again for uni for Fee. If she wants them, she can have them, I'm guessing. So because of that, I created some space up here. So yeah. And that's Athena's spare containers that she's not using at the moment. And that's empty, so I've got like that space there. So I don't really know what I want to do with it though, because I don't really need it. It's nice having space, I tell you. Every area of the home that I declutter and create some space, I just love it even more. And I just love having emptiness and space. It's great. So yeah, so I'm going to go cleaning drawers now, and as I go through, I'll just see anything in them that I can declutter, because it's been a while since I've been through the kitchen. But the main focus is to clean today, and not so much declutter, because I don't know there's much to do. But I will keep an eye out for anything, and we'll see if we can put a few things together and get rid of a few more things. have rearranged a few things, as you saw. Not getting rid of a lot. I was going to get rid of those glass dishes, and then I realised I wasn't going to, well, I was just going to put them aside. But then I can freeze things in them. So they're probably better off than using plastic stuff, because I've already got them. So I can actually freeze meals in there. So I'll see, I'll keep them for now. There's no point getting rid of them. I am going to get rid of this container that we got from Costco. Just recycle that. It can go straight into recycling. And then I've got some teas that I think are Athena's. I don't know the lemon ones are, but she can take these into the youth centre, so they can get used. And I've got a few things. I'm getting rid of one tea towel. It's a bit stained, and I don't really use these tea towels much anymore. I'm going to get rid of this apron. It is got in the UK in 2010. But it's not my oldest one. The Winnie the Pooh one I was wearing this morning is my oldest one at 20 years. I think that you'll be 20 years old, and it's showing it. But I don't love this anymore. I loved it when I got it. So it's still a reasonable condition. It's if you haven't seen it before, it's got the Union Jack sort of on it. But I don't love it as much as I used to, so I'm going to get rid of that, because I've got my new Disney Christmas one, which I just wear all the time now anyway. These, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I won't get rid of these, but put them aside. My other steak knives are in the buffet unit, so I'll put them with that. And I might just put these in. These are all things, little things that Kevin bought. So as you see, I actually decluttered, well, I'm not going to get rid of, but I've put aside half the cutlery set. So I've kept the biggest forks and knives, and the rest, not sure I put them yet, because I don't know, like, most of the time we don't go through it all, but if we're entertaining, I've got another good set anyway, but I just don't know. So I'll wait and see if we find we're running out, and then we can go. I'll probably sit in the buffet unit with my other spare stuff that's out there, but that looks a lot neater and tidier. And I'll just move the soup spoons there, so it's a bit easier when you're unloading, which is my job again now. And so what else? So I've got a couple of more teas here for Athena to decide upon. That's going to go back out in the spare pantry. And yeah, some more tea bags here. They've all got muddled up a bit, so I'll grab a little basket and put all the teas in, and then they can decide what they want to do with them. I am going to do like a detailed kitchen thing one day. But yeah, so I've still got the chai. It's the one, I think it's Athena's, but I'll keep it here, I guess. A couple of teas that we use for iced teas. And then I've got to try this one. Athena bought it, and then she decided she didn't want it anymore. I don't think it's been open, so I will try it, add it to my try list, and see how we go. But obviously the tea drawer's not as full as it used to be. So I think that's me done for now. I'm having a little break. No, it's probably lunchtime actually, so I'll clear this up and I'll grab myself, I'm to have some soup for lunch I think today, and have a nice break, and then I'll try and do a little bit more, but at least I've done some of the drawers. I'm going to tick off drawers, even though I haven't, no, I'll wait to tick them off, because I've still got more drawers to do. But yeah, good start. Well, I had thought about having soup for lunch, but decided I wanted some potatoes, just with some of the vegan cream cheese spread. I won't be rebuying that one. So I'll either use a vegan mayonnaise or a vegan sour cream or a different vegan cheese, because that's got not the best ingredients. I'm not going to buy that anymore. And sweet chili sauce and lots of spring onions. Going to go have that. Got some more water. I still have not had any juice. I don't know how long it's been, but I still haven't had any. So only water and tea for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, I'm going to watch some YouTube, rest up my feet. Christy's gone out for an appointment, so I think when she comes back we're going to try and walk all the puppies. That will be interesting. So hopefully I'll be feeling a bit more recovered by then, because my feet are sore. So I don't know I'm going to get much more done in the kitchen as far as zone work does, but if I get the dogs walked I'll be happy, and I've got to obviously prep dinner. I'm doing pumpkin risotto tonight for Kevin and myself. I'm going to try half the recipe, because other than that it was too much. It'll probably still be enough for me to have for lunch tomorrow, but definitely half the recipe. And start doing that kind of thing, so I don't have, because I don't think it freezes. It's not the kind of thing that freezes. So yeah, so that might be me as far as work goes for today, I'm thinking. We'll see, but it probably will. By the time I rest up now, take the dogs for a walk and do that food prep, that's probably quite enough. like to do some more stuff this afternoon. I'm not going to. I'm really still very tired from this morning's efforts. Hopefully tomorrow I can get a little bit more done because I won't have the extra things like bringing the bins up and washing the bins out. So hopefully, and I won't have to hopefully do a reset either. So vacuum through. So a little bit of energy, that half an hour of work can go into more of the zone work. And I shouldn't have any cooking to do tomorrow either. Not like doing today. I do want to make I'm going to get the pumpkin roasting because that does separate to the risotto. So I'll put that in now, I think. I'll go look at the recipe again. I haven't made this for a long time. It's not from the vegan days. It's been from like vegetarian days. I just went and collected some lemons and mandarins. When Kevin took the lemons into work, someone thought it was an orange. You can kind of understand why, like some of them are bigger than others. And they are a very orangey lemon. So, I don't know if I'm going to have one now. I did get out the soup. And I'm going to have a bowl of soup so it's not wasted. Get some more veggies in too since... What's in this? Sweet potato and cauliflower.
He's a kicker.
I don't know what's happening here.
He's a bit of a kicker.
Kevin's singing to Coda.
Oh, I didn't mean
And I'm torturing my voice.
Other dogs are here thinking, what on earth is happening? That's enough. Chrissy and I just... No! Puppies. Yeah, I know. And your glasses are on the floor. When he gets down, you better get them. And Bailey's gone frisky now. So, yeah, Chrissy and I are just going through her photo album so we can get that ordered. Took a lot longer than expected going through the album with Christy. She had made a few little changes, but I crashed a bit and the program crashed, so I had to reboot it and whatnot, so it took a while. So, and then I had to go through again and check again, because one photo, I realised it was a photo of Kevin, it wasn't even a photo of Christy. So, like a silhouette photo. So got that done, so now it's exporting, which takes forever. And then I can check it again and then order it. So I'm gonna get dinner going. So luckily, actually, I've forgotten actually about the alarm had gone off for the timer had gone off for the pumpkin, and I ignored it. And then, like, I don't know how long later I remembered, but thankfully it's okay. So now I've got to do the risotto part, and then I'll get that started. And the doggies want their dinner, so do that in a moment. But yeah, it's been a good day. Yeah.